Hey guys, I hope you're still on here. Ah!
Of course.
Three after. Admit. Oh my goodness, these people probably wonder where we're at. Hey, we got 1, 2. Hey, I'm so sorry we're late. Let's see, we're admitting people. All right, hold on. Here comes Beth. There's Beth on there. Who else we got? All right, here we go. Admit all. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out for a minute. Thank you so much. Because we didn't realize what time it was and we were live. And so thank you for hanging. Whoops, here we are. Can you hear me? There we go. Ah, I'm sorry we're late, guys. Let's get everybody in here. It's so good to see you guys. Yes, John C. Fremont. All right, before we go on, we're only going to be on here a half hour.
It's
all
not
right?
my fault. It's not my fault.
What's not your fault?
Us being late. It's not.
He looked at the clock and he goes, it's 6:02. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we were live on Facebook and we didn't realize what time it was. My phone was about dead. It was on the charger. But it's so good to see you guys. How are you tonight?
Good.
That's good. How's everybody else? You guys doing good?
Doing well.
Good. Unmute your mic so you guys can talk if you want to. What'd you say, Christy?
I'm doing good.
Good. How cold is it in Ohio?
Well, I don't know right now. It was 26 on my way to work this morning.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It's too cold for me.
Oh my goodness, that is cold. Well, listen, we're going to make this a half hour and we're getting off at 6:30, guys. Okay. We're not hanging out as long as we did last night. We went a little long. So we're going to get right to it. We are going to have you guys be involved. So get prepared to be involved and speak up in this. Make sure your mic is on. Okay. Because we want your input. And let me, there's Lisa coming on. And we are going to talk about some things as a group tonight, which is going to be really fun. And Wade is going to lead us off. But before we do, I just want to talk to you about our DARE groups, which are our WhatsApp groups. Okay, I've admitted, I've put a lot of people in there. And after this meeting, we're going to all go over there and introduce ourselves. If you have WhatsApp, then you need to make sure that the WhatsApp picture is not actually of your real face, right? So if you do, go ahead and change that. We are going to have fake names and fake pictures. And at the end of the 21-day challenge, we are going to reveal who we are, okay? But for now, we're going to hide behind our superhero names, and we are going to have a lot of fun introducing ourselves without using our real names and all that. We've got ladies from all over the country on here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We got 2 groups right now. I think we have 17 or 18 women so far on, okay? So we're going to introduce ourselves here a little bit later tonight. All right, I'm going to let Wade take over. How about it?
You like that cool stance.
Yeah, you ain't very cool.
That was an 80s stance.
Oh gosh, you gonna break dance next?
No. Okay. All right. So we had a little homework last night, and if I have any volunteers that would like to share with the group why they decided to lose weight, feel free to do so. If you don't, then I'm going to call on 2 or 3 people. Sorry, that's just that's just the way it's going to go tonight, guys. Okay. All right. Do I have any volunteers?
I'll share. It's Marissa.
Hey,
Okay.
Marissa.
Perfect.
Yeah, sorry, I had to come off of mute and hiding because I'm stuffing my face over here. And thanks for doing this, because this is so much fun, and I'm really excited about this Double Dare challenge in the WhatsApp too. So I can't wait to have some fun with that. But no, for me, I want to lose weight. This has just been a struggle for me, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's just mental. I need the accountability. I need the mental help. But I want to lose weight because I want to feel better. I'm tired of not feeling good. I mean, I'm tired. I feel miserable. I want to be able to have family pictures again. I don't like to see myself in pictures. I want to be able to go have clothes that fit good, you know, to feel good about myself wearing clothes. I don't like to, you know, go out and do things anymore because I'm always worried about, gosh, I'm going to eat a bunch of food and then I'm going to feel miserable after that, both because I overate and then because I know that, you know, the next day I'm going to kick myself in the butt for eating that stuff. It's a battle every single day. And so, you know, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this today. And a couple hours later, you know, I feel like I've already failed because, you know, I've overeaten or done something wrong. So I love the home macros approach, but I really need that accountability. But so not only do I want to lose weight to feel good, but I want to be a good role model for my kid because she sees me struggling and I don't want her to go through the same aspect that I am. I mean, right now, you know, she's 10, she's healthy, she's fit, she's active. She's the same way that I was when I was younger, but I don't want her to grow up and go through the same, you know, issues that I'm going through now. So I'll shut up there.
Oh, that's really good.
Really good.
Really good, Marissa. Great job.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. But as her, I mean, just to feel better overall. I really feel like, you know, there's things that I want to do. I want to be active and I want to do that without pain. And I've in the past had, you know, a lot of pain, back problems and things like that. My feet hurt, you know, if I'm on them very long. And, you know, I know a lot of that's part of the weight it has a lot to do with that. I want to be able to go to the beach and feel confident about myself and not feel on the beach. You know, I love the ocean and love the beach, but I you know, I feel myself turning down trips with friends to the beach because I'm too embarrassed to, you know, go with them. So I don't want to be that way anymore. So I want to, you know, have overall better health and be able to be active and do the things that I love to do and have always loved to do. But my weight's just kind of been a roadblock recently for a lot of that stuff. So just trying to, you know, feel better overall and be able to live my life and like the person I see in the mirror, because I feel like, you know, I've got to a point where I don't recognize myself in the mirror anymore. And I don't like that. I don't like that about myself. And I want to be able to, you know, feel good all the time and be able to buy cute clothes and not buy in the plus section and things like that. So for me, that's my reason why.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that, Christy. He has a special clap. Anybody else want to share?
This is Beth. I'll go.
Okay.
For me, it's a lot of the reasons that I've already heard from the others in terms of just feeling good, having more energy. The last couple of years have been tough, not just because of COVID, but I actually had a back injury. I was in pretty good shape before that. I was working with a personal trainer and I was getting strong and I felt good. And then I had a pretty bad back injury and had spinal fusion surgery back in February. And sitting around, not being able to do anything, it took a toll on my physical health and my mental health. I had COVID right after that as well. So I want to feel good again. And same thing, a couple of other ladies said, is feeling good in my clothes again. Eventually I'm going to have to go back to the office and I don't want to have to buy a new wardrobe because nothing fits.
Yeah.
And we're going on a cruise in December. So I have a little extra motivation to get back into my swimsuit and all of that again. So that's pushing me along.
Good job. Very good.
Really good.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, Beth.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Joni, come on now.
I knew you were going to say that.
You always wait till I ask you.
No, I think my main reason is I'm wanting to do something for me. The last couple of years, I have had to be a caregiver, which I have totally enjoyed taking care of my husband, but I have let myself go in the past 2 years, and I've never actually been as heavy as I am now. But I wanted to do it for me for health reasons. I have so many things in my family, health issues in my family that I don't want to have to go through. So I want to do this for myself.
Good. That's so good.
It's
Yes,
really
very
good,
good
really
job.
good.
Good job. So proud of you ladies. Anybody else want to share?
Okay, before I give you tonight's assignment, I want to ask about the workouts, okay? How many of you have worked out today?
I have.
Joni? Anybody else worked out today?
Yep,
Yeah.
I did first thing this morning.
Good
I
job.
haven't done mine yet, but I've watched all of the ones you've done today, and I'll do mine after we get off of this.
Okay,
Good.
all right, my next question is how many of you are sore?
From your work.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Very sore.
Good.
I think everybody that's worked out, I think, told me that
Yes.
they were sore. Okay,
Good.
I was proving a point that we've always told people, and we've always had some negative feedback about body weight exercises, and there's no way they can get where they need to be. They can't tone their body. Now, don't get me wrong, nutrition is 85% of it, and I never want you to forget about that, okay? It's the focal point. Nutrition is the focal point, but working out is going to help your muscles get stronger. It's going to allow you to be stronger, okay? The body weight exercises do work. So I think all of you that have done it are living proof that you're definitely going to get sore from them,
Mhm.
and they do work.
Yes.
All right. So always know that, hey, I can't go to the gym today, or maybe you don't go to a gym. Always know that you're not just halfway doing a workout if you do the body weight exercises. Okay. It's a full workout every single time. Okay. So be proud of yourself for what you're doing. I'm very, very proud of the ones that have been coming on in the morning
Yes.
and working out.
Some
with us.
people can't. We know your schedule is
Yeah.
a little different. We got people all over the United States, different time zones. We know that it's not possible for everybody, but we do want you to know how proud of you guys we are. You know, keep working out every day. We know it's a challenge. We're going to do workout 5 days a week, just one exercise, you know, do the one exercise. Go ahead. We got somebody talking.
Oh, no, I almost just pulled out in front of traffic. Sorry, that was
Oh,
me.
woo, be careful, woman. All right. So she's in Cali. You don't want to pull out in front of somebody in Cali.
No.
Right, definitely not.
No, but I want to talk to you guys. Do you care if I talk for just a second?
Go ahead.
I want to talk to you guys about you, okay? And if there's anybody else who wants to share in just a minute, you can. But I want to first of all commend you because you guys have taken a step to change your life. And there's many reasons behind it, like Wade asked you, some of your reasons. And we've all got our different reasons. A lot of them are very similar, but we've all got different reasons why we decided to step up to this challenge. It is a challenge. It requires a commitment maybe that you've not made ever to yourself or not made in a long time. And you know what? It's a little bit scary stepping up to the plate and just going for it and changing so much about your day. And it requires you having a different schedule. It takes a lot. And I want to tell you guys, I'm so proud of you for that. You know, a lot of times we want our life to change, but we don't do it because of fear. We do it because of doubt. And you guys did it in spite of fear and in spite of doubt. And by that, I mean, you guys decided to say, you know what, I am busy, but I've got to make myself a priority. Instead of saying, I doubt if I can do this, or I don't have the time to do this, you guys said, I'm going to make time for myself and make myself important. And you stepped up to the plate. And that's what it takes to change your life. Somebody who just steps up to the plate. Meanwhile, there are people all over the world sitting back in fear, thinking, I can't do that. And you guys have come on and you are sore. Like Wade said, you are sore, you're hurting. And you know what? You're doing it anyway. You're not letting fear of the unknown, thinking, well, maybe I can't do this, hold you back. You women are strong. You decided to take a forward motion and change your life. And I am so proud of you for that. So I'm proud of you for getting out of the way of getting fear out of your way and pushing it to the side and saying, I'm going to change my life. I'm not happy with where I am. And so because of that, I can change my life. Do you guys know, and I know that you know this, but did you ever think of it this way? You have the power to change your life. A lot of times in life, we want to sit back like a ship on the ocean and just go with whatever the waves, wherever they take us. Maybe our career ends, maybe our marriage ends, maybe we get sick. There's all kinds of things that come up in life that are unexpected. And life throws us these curves, these dips, and these sometimes really great things, but sometimes some really things we don't know if we can move forward from. And a lot of times we sit back and just let the ocean just toss us back and forth. But see, you guys had something different in you that said, I'm going to rise up and I'm going to take hold of the wheel of this life of mine and I'm going to cause it to change. That is very commendable and that is very powerful. To know that you can do that in this area of your life, I want you to realize that you need to let this flow into other areas of your life. There are times in life where you're going to have to do something and you're going to have to do it afraid. But you've got to do something. You can't just sit back and let life toss you back and forth and not take charge. At any age, you are able to start over if you have to. And many of us think, well, I'm not that strong. I can't do that. But I will tell you today that there's a strength in you that you don't realize, that you are stronger than you think. And you're even stronger than you believe about yourself. And you are like that phoenix. Have you ever heard the story about a phoenix? Basically, it's burnt into ashes and it rises from those ashes and there's a new creature. And I want you to realize that you have that strength within yourself. And right now you might even doubt yourself because you don't believe in yourself. But I want you to start through this challenge. I want you to push yourself harder than you have before. When you feel like I can't do one more leg lunge, I can't do one more piece of chicken, I want you to doctor it up or whatever you've got to do it. Then I want you to be proud of yourself. I want you to be darn proud of yourself that you did it. And I want you to see that you are stronger than you ever thought that you were, because you are. You are stronger than you ever thought you were. And I hope that this weight loss challenge challenges you in other areas of your life where you see that you do have the power and you do have the strength to change any area of your life that you are unhappy with, any area. Maybe you can't fix a marriage that went bad because the other person doesn't want that relationship, but you can move on and you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to stay single or find a new relationship, you can find a better one if you want to. I did. Maybe it's your career that is in your way and you said, this career is just not, I've never been happy in this career. What do I do now? I'm in my 50s or I'm in my 60s. I can't change careers. Yes, you can. I have women in their 40s and 50s going back to school and getting new careers. They do it every day. And you know what? You can do it too. Don't let anything limit you. Whatever that is in life you've been afraid to do, just like you stepped up to the plate with this challenge, I want you to step up and face fear. And I want you to do it afraid if you've got to. I want to tell you about an attitude real quick that I had to change. An attitude that thought that when I was changing my diet, that I had to learn to see as a success instead of a failure. I used to be afraid to go out and eat with people because I didn't want them to think that I was going to say I was on a diet program and I was going to be embarrassed and they were going to make fun of me. Well, oh, there goes Allie again. She's eating chicken breast again, and I still wanted to have a social life. So if I'm going to have a social life, then either I've got to do one of two things and reach my weight loss goal. That means I'm either going to go out and eat like I should and hit my weight loss goals, or I'm going to go out and sabotage myself because I don't want people to make fun of me, or to think that I'm not going to have any fun because I didn't eat a brownie with some ice cream. Okay. I can have fun with my friends eating differently. But you know what? I let it hinder me because I didn't want to go out. I used to go out and think, okay, well, if I ate right for my diet goals, I would feel like I was deprived. I had deprived myself. I would feel like, oh gosh, it's such a shame, but I look back at it now and I start talking to myself, you still had a great time. I don't have to eat like junk food to have a great time with my friends. And that is so true. You can still have family time. You can still have great meals and great times with family without eating the junk. And so in my mind, I had to do a mindset change. And by that, I mean, I had to look at it as I wasn't being deprived. I was being strong. I was being a little bit different. Yeah. They might have laughed at me because I ordered a salad and some chicken, and some dressing on the side and all that stuff. And they might have said, oh, there's Allie again. But you know what? I felt proud. I started saying, you know what, Allie, you need to be proud of yourself for being strong. And I started to become proud. And it became like, wow, I did that. I still had a good time. And I did that. I'm still reaching my goals. And I'm proud of myself. I'm not embarrassed anymore. So I want you to think about those attitudes that you might have. And I want you to think about them differently. Think about the times where you think, I don't know, should I go over? We go over to his mom, my mom-in-law's, his parents. And at first it was like, oh gosh, mom's going to be upset because we're not eating her cooking, but we still want to go have family time. So we're not going to turn down the family. We're not going to upset everybody. So Wade said, we're just going to pack our stuff and we're going to go. And his family's like, what are you eating that? And they were like, what are you guys eating that for? And we had to tell his mom, please don't be offended because we're not eating your food. We love you. We just want to be with you, but we have these goals and we hope you understand. And at first she was like, well, okay. She didn't quite understand. Now she understands. She just expects it. And we still have a great family time. And they just don't even think about it anymore. Oh, Wade's probably bringing his own food, and so they don't really think about it much anymore. And we still have great times together, but our mindset had to change because I had goals and Wade has goals. We got to do things differently. And we aren't going to look down on that. It's commendable. It's strength. We're changing our life. We're doing what it takes to make those changes. It's a powerful thing. Feel empowered, feel strong. Don't feel deprived and weak. It's powerful what you're doing. I just wanted to say those few things. We didn't want to stay on here all night. But I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you. Keep going. Tomorrow, when you do those exercises, or if you're doing them tonight, whenever you feel like you can't do one more, I want you to do two more. I want you to prove something to yourself. We're in this to prove something to ourselves. I want you to prove to yourself, ladies, that you are stronger than you think. Are you there? You're stronger than you think. I promise you that you are. And I want you to start seeing that in every area of your life and take this weight loss challenge, not to just change your weight, but to change habits in your life that have held you back. And I want you to realize how strong you are. We have Gina that's on here a lot, and I don't think Gina made it tonight. But if you listen to Gina's testimony, she says this, and I want you guys to think about this too. She said she's almost to 80 pounds lost right now. She's lost 79 inches on her body in those places we have you measure, 79 inches. And she said, when I started changing my diet and I started realizing I could lose this weight and I could do this, she said, I started thinking about my life in other areas too, and my marriage that was falling apart. See, they were going to get a divorce when their kids graduated. She'll tell you the story. She's told it on Facebook. And they were already in different rooms. And she said, I don't know if my husband will want to stay with me, but I'm going to fight. If I can fight to lose this weight, I'm going to fight to save my marriage. And maybe he won't want to stay married to me. I don't know, but I'm going to fight for it. And she started fighting. And right now they have an amazing relationship. An amazing relationship. She said, I didn't realize that I didn't only just give up on myself, on my weight, and just gave up. She said, I just gave up on myself, not just in the weight area, but I gave up on my marriage. She said, I gave up. I wasn't being the mother I wanted to be. I wasn't being even the employee I wanted to be at work. I had gave up in so many areas of my life. And she said, I would get up in the morning and I would think, here's just another day, another bad day. And she said, when I realized I could lose this weight, I decided I could change. I have enough strength. I have enough power to change my life. And she started doing other things with her daughters. Now she's running 5Ks and she's running to see her daughters run in their 5Ks. If that makes sense. She has to run to certain areas so she can see them. Things that she couldn't do before, she decided to step up to the plate and make happen. That's how much power you have. So let this diet affect you in other areas of your life, ladies. What is our homework for tomorrow, babe?
All right.
Sorry, I was preaching at you. I got on the roll, didn't I?
She was on a roll.
I love you guys. I love you.
I didn't even poke her. I just let her go. All right. Tonight's assignment is I want you to write a 1-page essay or 1-page document, whatever you want to call it, I want you to pick someone in your life that has inspired you. Okay? Someone who has made a tremendous difference in your life. Pick whoever it is that you want, anybody that you have come across in maybe just a season of your life, maybe your whole life, somebody that has inspired you, somebody that has encouraged you, maybe when nobody else was encouraging you. All right, 1 page, and we will be discussing tomorrow night. Okay?
We love to hear those stories.
Yeah.
Those will be beautiful stories that you can remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's it for us, unless somebody wants to share something or ask any questions. All right, ladies, we're out. You've got my cell phone number. So what we're doing after this, if you are not in a DARE group, if you have not told me so far what your name is, or if you don't hear from me tonight, maybe I've accidentally missed you. Okay. If you don't hear from a DARE group tonight, you need to text me. All right. 931-626-8557 and let me know, hey, I didn't hear from you last night about a DARE group, or I want to get in a DARE group. What it is a group, a small group of ladies. We're going to go in unknown. We're using fictitious names. And it's so funny because on my phone right now, some of you are named all these different names. It looks like I'm in some kind of weird chat groups. I don't know. Wonder Woman and all these people are on there. But anyways, so we're going to do that together. We're going to challenge each other. And at the end of the 21 days, we're going to reveal who we are. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to have challenges in there and do some really cool things in there. And it's going to be a great thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's get going. I'm going to reach out to you via DARE groups tonight, and we're going to go introduce ourselves without using our name. All right. We love you guys. Peace. We out. Have a
Love
good
ya.
night.
Bye.
Yeah.